Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry I hadn't posted a video last week. I just wasn't feeling too well, but I'm a lot better now, so sorry about not posting a video last Friday, but I'm really excited to make this video because I get to talk about my favorite band that I've been getting into during this year, and yeah, this is another great album that I really enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into it. And the album that I am going to talk to you guys about is, yeah, you can't really tell because it doesn't have anything here, but it's Pearl Jam Riot Act. I believe this is their, I want to say 7th studio album. This came out in 2002, November, what was it? November 12th, 2002, so their anniversary, I think this is going to be, I want to say their 18th anniversary coming up in like a couple days, maybe 2 days. This will be their anniversary. So yeah, but this is a really good album and I absolutely love it. It's not one of everyone's favorites, and if people rank Pearl Jam albums, they have like I think 11 studio albums, but this is the one that tends to get a lot of hate, and I don't know why, because people say it's one of their dark albums, but there are some really great songs off here and really uplifting songs. But I guess during the time it got released, like during 2002, and just what was going on during the early 2000s, from like all the like from 9/11 to like Bush being president, and just all the crazy things people had to deal with. And there's a lot about it that talks about there's a lot of songs, not a lot of songs, but I say there's some songs that talk about what was going on during that time. And yeah, it was a strange time to be living in during that time, especially with what was going on during the world. But all in all, it's a really great album. And I know this one person was talking to me, saying how when it came out, when this album Riot Act by Pearl Jam came out in Germany, everyone was saying like, what is this, like it sucks, like this is their worst album yet. And then 6 months goes by and they're like, oh my gosh, this album is a masterpiece. So it's like, critics are sometimes like, that's why and a lot of people are telling me like, don't buy this album because you're gonna hate it. Just do like, start with the other stuff and then just listen to this. Like if you're gonna listen to this, make it at least like the last album that you listen to. But I really enjoy this album. I feel like there are some really terrific songs off this album. And this is, I believe, I want to say their longest album, because there's 15 tracks off here. And yeah, it's one of the longer albums from their discography. But it's a brilliant album with some really good songs that I'll be talking to you guys about. And I just love this cover. Like, the cover of this is kind of dark, but it's really, like, I don't know, the theme of it is dark, and you kind of get that. But I feel like this album, maybe I'll talk about it later on, but anyways, we'll just get into the picture of this. So open like that, and you see the CDs right there. There's like you can see the band in the studio, and I really love this thing because it has like this mini booklet, and you get to see like just pictures and lyrics. If I could show you guys, there's a picture of the band there. It's kind of hard with this paper, especially. There's their drummer, and then there's Mike McCready. Fantastic guitarist. I feel like he's really underrated, but just amazing. There's some really cool pics there, if you guys can see. Hope the lighting is okay. Yeah, some pretty cool pictures. This picture, I believe, pictures were taken by Jeff Ament. This is their best bass player. Sorry about that. But yeah, he's like super like good when it comes to making album covers, and he's just always a part of that. And he does a really good job with when like they release albums and stuff. There's a picture there of Eddie Vedder. People say in this picture he looks like Neil Young, which kind of does in a bit. Yeah, they're pretty right about that. But there's a band in the studio, and then other pictures. There's a whole bunch of pictures. It's really cool. There's Eddie again. I'll talk about this song. This is one of my favorite songs. But yeah, just a whole bunch of pictures. Anyways, without the pictures, let's get into the album. I mean, the songs. Okay, so the first song is Can't Keep. And oh my gosh, I love this song a lot. It's like such a great opener, and at the beginning you hear the drums, like the drums are really loud, and then it starts to kick in, and it just sounds so beautiful, and you hear Eddie's voice and the lyrics to this. One of my favorite parts is near the end where he says, "I've lived all these lives, it's been wonderful at night, I will live forever, you can't keep me here." So it's kind of, people say it's dark album, but like there are some really like uplifting lyrics, especially if someone's going through a hard time, like battling through depression or something like that, and they hear these words and it could uplift them and make them feel better. And I feel like that's what it does for me. So listening to this album even now, because it's like winter, it's helping me a lot. So I really enjoyed this track, and I love how this is like the best opener for this album. And then we got Save You, yet again another uplifting song. There's some swearing in here. He does say some F-bombs in here, but it just flows so well. Like, it's just an amazing, I don't even know how to describe this song, because it's just one of those songs that you have to check out, and especially when they play it live at David Letterman, that you see how crazy Eddie gets, and Mike McCready's just killing it like on the guitar and going crazy as well, and everyone's just so into it. And this song is like, it's like really upbeat, and he's pretty much saying like he's gonna save his friend from doing something that, you know, he's thinking of doing, and he's like, "I'm not gonna be here without you gone, like don't leave me here, because you're my best friend, and whatever it is that you're going through, I'm gonna help you through this because you've helped me through my troubles. So you're like, you're too important to me, I can't let you go, it won't be the same without you." And then he says some F-bombs, but it's just, oh my gosh, it's like when you have your headphones, you're like, and his voice is, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But moving on, killer track, I love it. And then we got Love Boat Captain. Oh my gosh, from Can't Keep to Save You with Love Boat Captain, I love the way they structured this album and made like the tracks, because they all flow so well within this album, especially when you hear these 3 songs. They're all telling you to, like, you know, hold on and like keep being motivated. They just motivate you, you know, and I love that about this album. And especially in this song, one of my favorite lyrics is when he sings, "I know it's been sung, Love Boat Captain, take the reins, steer us towards the clear. I know it's already been sung, can't be said enough. Love, all you need is love, 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 love." And he's right, like, it can't be said enough. Like, all you need is love, especially during crazy times like this, where it's kind of hard to know what's going on. You just need someone to be out there to reach you, and just to spread love around, because this world can get crazy a lot. So if you have someone there out for you, just make sure you're out for that person and taking care of them, and you also taking care of yourself, and just loving yourself. And this song is a tribute or dedicated to what was going on, because in 2000 they had their binaural album, and they were on tour for that album. But it's kind of a sad story, because when like the fans were gonna see them and they're all getting ready, I don't really know the story too much, but in the PJ Pearl Jam 20 documentary, it talks about how Pearl Jam was going on stage, and there were like so many fans that were going to the front barrier, and a couple of fans, like, I guess there was like rushing towards just to be like close to the stage and to see them better, and 9 people like got suffocated because everyone was just pushing them close to the barrier and they couldn't breathe. And 9 people died from that concert, and they were really young. I think the youngest was like 17, and it was just a really, really sad story. And I think 9 died and a couple were like severely like badly injured. And this one of the songs, there's a lyric where he talks about them and he says, it's an art to live with pain, mix the light into gray. Lost 9 friends will never know 2 years ago today. And that's kind of what he's trying to talk about. So I believe this song is for them, which is, yet again, it's sad, but it's a good song and it's really uplifting for me, especially. I didn't know about that until I watched the documentary, and it's kind of sad, but yeah. And then next song, sorry to get a little bit sad, but next song is another great. It's called Crop Duster, and this is like a more upbeat song. The Level Captain was kind of slow tempo. Now this is like kicking off, like starting to get a bit fast paced, and I just love this song, especially in the beginning. This is words written by Eddie Vedder and music by Cameron, their drummer. But the beginning of the guitar and it just sounds so good, and like you need headphones for this album, because especially when it comes to this song, light green turns to dark green ground. I can't even I forget the beginning, but like near the end when it starts to like end, you hear like Eddie get like really into the song, and it's like I don't know how to describe a song, but it's one of those songs that it's hard to explain, but once you listen to the song you kind of like get it. But a lot of people, some people I talked to said they didn't really like this song, but I really enjoyed it. I love it, and I always get excited when this song comes back on, because it starts to get you going again. But yeah, and then there's a picture of Stone Gossard, and then we got another song. Let's see how much time I have. Okay, we got another song called Ghost. This is words by Jeff Ament, their bass player, and also Vedders wrote down the lyrics to this. But all music is Jeff Ament. He's the one who like did everything about this song. But yeah, another great song. Jeff Ament is known to have like weird songs that like the first time you listen to it you're kind of just like and it's kind of like a grower, and once you start to get into his, like you start to listen to the album again, you start to enjoy it more. So that's how I felt with this. But it's pretty interesting song, but I like it. It's pretty good. But the first time I was kind of like and then I gave it like another chance, and it's definitely a grower, but now I like it more. And then we got I Am Mine. Oh, this is another, like, this album is so uplifting. I just don't know how people didn't really like this. It just doesn't make any sense to me when they say they didn't like this album, because there are some really good songs off here. But this is I Am Mine. This is like pretty much saying you're your own self and no one's in control of you. You're just the one that has to be in control of your life. And I love the part where he sings I know I was born and I know that I'll die. The in-between is mine. I am mine. So it's kind of like reminding you that the in-between life is yours. You're going to die one day, and just know that when the time you're living is yours. So make it yours and make it the way you want to be, is what I get out of it. But yeah, another great song, and I love it. I love when the song comes on again. And then Thumbing My Way is next. Oh my gosh, this song is the reason why I had to get this album. I just love it. It's really like slow tempoed, acoustic. This is all like Eddie Vedder. Like, you know, this is an Eddie Vedder song. And this song in particular for me is, I love the lyric where he says, if I could find it, hold on one sec. Yeah, no matter how cold the winter, there's a springtime ahead. I'm thumbing my way back to heaven. I feel like this song is meant for me because it says thumbing my way back to heaven and my name is Heaven. So anytime this song comes on, it's just like, yo, this song is meant for me because it says my name. But it's another amazing song. I just love that lyric, how he says, no matter how cold the winter, there's a springtime ahead. Even now, like, it's snowing outside, like today, and winters could be so long, especially if you live in Canada, so long and dragging. During Christmas, it's fine, but after Christmas, you just want to get it over with and for it to be sun, so you don't have to be stuck in your house. And for him to just say, you know, no matter how cold the winter, there's a springtime ahead, yeah, winters are gonna be the hard times, but just look forward to the springtime because it's gonna be better, and the springtime will be like lots of stuff will be growing, flowers will be blooming, and it'll just be a better time. So you gotta look forward to that, and that's what I get off of this. So it's a really I love this song a lot. But yeah, and it's so slow, and I love it. I don't know what else to say, but and then one sec, guys. I'm sorry. I need to pause it. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to do something real quick. But yeah, and then we got in the studio, really great pictures. Then we got another song called "You Are," which is another great track. This is written by Matt Cameron, their drummer at the time, and yeah, I love this song, especially when it comes to the chorus. It sounds really cool. Next, we got Wanted to Get Right. This is another awesome song, really upbeat, just makes you dance, and I can't, like, anytime this song comes on, like, I have to dance to it. This is another song written by Matt Cameron. He's really good when it comes to writing music and lyrics. Like, I was surprised. Like, I want to say he's better than better than some Jeff Ament songs, but yeah, he's really good at just the music, and especially his drumming skills. He's really good in this album. So yeah, and then next song is Green Disease. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Here's a picture. You get to see a picture of Eddie Vedder there. And this song, I love this song so much. Oh my gosh. I love the part when he spells greed. He goes like G-R-E-E-D, and it sounds so good. The bass on this track is effing killer, man. Like, oh my gosh. This would be like a great way, like if I were to recommend someone to listen to like a couple songs from this album, it would have to be Green Disease, because the bass in this song is so good. Jeff Ament does a fantastic job on this song. And this is words written by Eddie Vedder. And yeah, I don't know, actually I don't know who does the bass, but I think it's Eddie Vedder. But I've seen, like, on live concerts and stuff, especially their 2003 concert, I think I saw Jeff Ament playing the bass on this song. But either way, it sounds amazing. I just love it. It's really upbeat, and it's so hard not to, like, dance to this song. You cannot just sit down and just listen to the song. You gotta, like, move around and just dance to it, because it's such an amazing song, and it just gets you, like, hyped up, you know, because you're like, what's next? But yeah, another great track. And then we got another song by Jeff Ament called Help Help. This is an amazing song. I like this one. Really different, experimental, I want to say, but another great track. And then we got Bush Leaguer. This is a really funny song, because, you know, at this time you get to see how much what's his name? You get to see how much Eddie Vedder hates Bush, and he really explains it in this song, and it's just really, like, you get to see how much he exposes Bush in this song, and just tells you all the stuff that was going on through that time. And it's an amazing song. I love it a lot, especially I agree with what most of you has to say about this song. But yeah, it's an awesome song. And then we got One Too Full, another great song. This is a song that I had to come back to a couple of times, but it's pretty good so far. And then we got a song, it's called Arc, but it's not on this picture, but it's pretty much Eddie Vedder using his voice, but there's no lyrics to it, and it sounds so beautiful, and it's so calming, and Arc is just such a beautiful song, and you guys should check it out. And then it finishes off with All or None. I love how it finishes off with the closing of this song. It sounds so beautiful and haunting. And I'm running out of time, but yeah, I love the way it ends from this album. It sounds so beautiful. And if I were to recommend you guys 5 songs to listen to out of this album, it would have to be Can't Keep, Save You, Love Boat Captain, Green Disease, and thumbing my way, because those tracks are really killer and you'll just love it when you hear that. I'm running out of time, guys, so I'll have to talk to you guys later. Have a good day and take care and be